just have a general question for you.
Okay.
One day you were talking about taking dividends and interest directly by check to make sure that it was payable directly to you if you had investments in mutual funds or in the stock market or anywhere, that you were saying how important it was to take any interest or dividends directly rather than have that reinvested. And I just wanted to hear that again because it made sense, but I just need to hear it again.
So here's what I was saying, Art. That's a great question, and thank you for asking that. And by the way, folks, 866-300-9298. Here's what I was saying, Art. I believe I was, since I said it like that, something like the way you said it, I was probably talking to someone who was either near retirement or retirement. And what I was saying is, oftentimes we have bond mutual funds, municipal mutual funds, even individual stocks that are throwing off a pretty good annual yield. And my comment was, if you take your annual, you actually take the cash, use it. Listen, they're income funds. The only reason one would be in those kinds of fund, well, there's two reasons. One would be it's relatively conservative. In other words, it's not as likely to be as volatile as a stock. So the swings in bonds or maybe even some large cap dividend producing stocks, but not as much as bonds, are not likely to swing a great deal. They may come down $1, go up $1. They're not going to take huge swings. You're not going to make 10%, 15% in gain in the rise of the share price in any of those. But you're in it because they're relatively conservative. And the second reason is because they're income producing. In other words, they're designed and they generally are producing a dividend or annual yield of whatever it is every year. And what I'm saying is, in a down market in particular, you'll really appreciate the value of your money's going down, but you're still getting that check every time it pays out. I don't want to say every month or every quarter. It may pay 4 times a year, but not necessarily on a quarter or whatever. But you receive that. You actually get it. You receive that income. You put it in your checking account, you spend it, you use it, you save it, whatever, but you're getting that. So at least you have the peace of mind and a little bit of an attitude that, you know what, I understand the value's down, but my money's working for me. Now the theory that you get all the time from your financial advisors is, well, when it's going down, you definitely want to reinvest because you're buying in cheap. I don't disagree with that unless you're in your retirement years or close to it and you need the income. So I think that it makes sense to be taking it all the time. And I've always been a proponent of, now, even with my younger folks, back when I was managing hundreds of millions of dollars, I didn't reinvest anything. It was all about looking at your statement. You see your cost basis. You don't have to figure out what it is. You know what it is because that's what you invested. We're not reinvesting anything. Any of the dividends or interest that it may be spinning off are going directly into the money market account. And then we will decide what particular stock or fund we want to invest it in, not automatically just reinvesting it. But that's always been my strategy. So I like the idea of receiving it. And I think everybody, particularly if you're near retirement or in retirement, start receiving that money. Now, if it's an IRA account, yes, you got to pay tax on it. So what? You can't avoid the tax anyway. Take it, pay the tax on it. So that's kind of where I am on that. And I guess that's what you heard me talk about, Art.
Yeah, the retirement consultant that I'm dealing with, of course, they think, but if you reinvest those dividends and that interest, then you've got more leverage on the principal. The principal keeps increasing, so you're going to grow more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I'm saying I'm in retirement now, and I do need a little bit of monthly income. I'm trying to impress upon him that cash flow is everything.
Amen.
And trying to get a little bit of that income in the form of the dividends and interest only that are received from the investments.
Well, Art, let me just say this. first of all, you're dead on the money, and it's your money. It's not his, and it's not his agenda that you should be worried about. It's your agenda. It's not his goals and objectives. It's your goals and objectives. And if you need a little bit of income and you've got money working for you, get the income. Now, I know I'm a lone wolf in that camp. I have been for over 30 years. I get that. But it's worked very, very well over those years. So I know what conventional thinking is. But you're right, and you have that money. You need a little income, and you need to be taking it. So it doesn't matter what he says because it's about your goals and objectives. And just do it.
Okay, man.
All right.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome, Art. Thank you.